Hey again, how's it going? Fire Agate Mark here. We're doing another video. I'm just grading some stones. I just got a parcel in. I'd been way behind. I ordered a 20-kilo parcel from Mexico in February and it never arrived. It's still sitting in Memphis. Um, so the replacement package that I got 5 months later wasn't that great. Um, and so I figured, well, I have to reinvest. So I got some more stones. I got 20 kilos in. Guaranteed that all 20 kilos is going to be the best color, alta, high grade. Um, but that's kind of a joke. So I'm going to show you what 100% high grade really looks like, even to someone who's been doing this for a long time. I know the miner, and we've got a good relationship, so we know that there's some give and take, and it's just a beautiful day. Some horses off in the background. There's a little natural light. I've got some backup light just in case, so I figured I'd sit outside and do some rocks, work on them, and it's when you can mix your passions with what you're doing when your work makes it a great thing. Thanks for everyone who's liked and subscribed. Um, Thank you so much. Thank you, Cutting Edge Supply Company. Thank you, VH Technologies and Diashine. Just thank you, everybody. All right, let's get some rocks in. There's Fire Agate Lily making a cameo. Hi, Fire Agate Lily. How you doing? Oh, sugar plum. All right, so at this point, we just got some light. We've got these rocks. They've been soaking for at least half an hour. Actually, these rocks have been soaking for a full day. I really like to get them soaking, that way I can knock off extra clay and mud, whatever else might be in there. So, let's look at what we got. So just because it's medium grade doesn't mean that it's not worthwhile. It means that the color isn't, like this, showing right on top where, all right, these bright colors, yellow to green, guaranteed. That looks like it might be purple. This will be high grade. But the medium grade that I have is actually a really good stone. There's some more choice colors. Yeah, there's a purple flash. Alright, so I do see some green and purple. There's still a lot of mud. I'm not really happy about all the rhyolite. That's not my favorite. It's got a lot of layers. Very deeply layered. Oh, it's got a little green on top. Let's see. There's a little flash of orangey red, but that's a lot of host rock, so even though they're thickly layered, I'm going to call that one mid. Ooh, that's a nice thick layer of agate. And I do see some flashes of color in there. Yeah, there's some bright greens and thickly layered. That's going to be high. Let's see. This probably has color, but it's not popping, so that's mid. That's what I'm saying, is if you grind some of the rock off and you window these, a lot of that mid is going to turn into high grade pretty instantly. Oh, there's some really good color flash. Alright, lots of saginite, lots of thick layers. That looks like it's going to be a really good piece. Here we go. So the color starts at the top and works its way down. There's even a little green and purple right on top. There's some high grade. I do like that cap when it's on there. Yeah, let's zoom in a little better so we can see a little better. That looks like it might be a flash of purple. One of the things that happens when you're looking at this, you got to check it under a good light source. So you want to make sure that you have an accurate depiction of what your color is. And try it under multiple light sources till you find one that works for you. This is mid. One of the advantages from going through my eBay store to buy rough, is that I actually hand select and inspect each piece. I want to make sure that there's not too much overburden. Oh, there we go. Beautiful. High grade. I want to make sure that there's not too little a cutting surface, because if the stone's too small, it's not going to produce a decent stone. Like, you at least need a couple of carats to make it worth your while. Oh, there's some good color. Green right under there. That's good. And believe it or not, the camera is a really good tool for looking at these stones. There we go. Fine. Mid. High. Don't drop your camera in the water, whatever you're doing. Let's see. Oh, there's some nice color. Still got a lot of overburden, but it's got really nice color. So this is one of those instances where you got a lot of host rock. But too much overburden. So this becomes one of those things where if you had wheels, it's really worth just grinding out the extra stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna call that one. Well, no, it's got a big surface. So this will produce a nice, decent sized stone, even though there's a lot of host rock. Yeah, I'm gonna go mid. That's why it takes so long to grade these things. I want to really make sure that it's going to be worthwhile. There's some more mid-grade. That one's got, oh yeah, it's got some good color. Some high grade. After you do this for a while, several hours, you'll have a better grasp of what you're looking at, what you're seeing. But that's the thing, is not everyone's going to go out and buy 15, 20, 30, 40 pounds of rock and then go through each piece. So you'll have a lot of people that say unsearched, where they just cherry pick the brightest pieces they see and then they sell the rest of it. But I actually like to make sure that there's a clear distinction when I'm grading these out. Oh yeah, nice layers. That's a lot of host. That's not too bad. I'll go with high. Ooh. Yeah, there's some beautiful. Oh, that's pretty. There's some high. But yeah, that's what I'm doing. Oh, there's another color. And right now it'll be positional. High. Right now it'll be positional, so after you cut it, what you want to do is get rid of any place where you're creating the shadow so that the color will be directional, or omnidirectional. Lily. There you go. That's the mid. Starting to get dark. It's about time to go in and make some dinner here soon. So I just wanted to kind of share the fun. I enjoy grading rocks out. So I'm going to pause for a second, go fix myself something to drink, come back and just film more. And you could watch or not watch if you enjoy looking at them. I know that for me it's very tranquil and calming, so that's a good one. Alright, let me pause for a second, go grab something to drink. We'll come back, we'll grade some more fire agate. Again, thanks to everybody for subscribing and liking. I really appreciate every one of you. We'll be right back. Alright, we're back. We're looking at 3x magnification. It's another nice color bar. Looks like it could be nice, but it's not popping yet, so mid. Alrighty. Bunch of rhyolite, bunch of chalcedony, a little bit of agate. Does look like there's some thickly banded stuff that connects around, but I'm not seeing the color yet, so that's a mid. I think once that stuff is ground off, those colors are going to pop. Oh yeah. Deeply layered, instant color flash, not very much overburden. Oh yeah, it's another one. You can see that layering in there. It's just gorgeous. That deep, thick layers of agate. So each one of those represents a different potential for a different color line, or you can come cut across all of them and get a different effect. That's nice. Oh yeah. So there's Piedras Negras, the black rock, but the black is very thin, and then about 2-3 layers down is where the brown starts. So this is going to be an extremely bright gem. Yeah, no, this is high grade. Oh, there's some nice color popping. Beautiful. Mid. Yeah, more mid-grade. So I love when this happens. Every once in a while, the rock breaks free from the host rock just because. So I was going through a bunch of it off camera because I do it a lot faster. I can usually just do it with two hands under the light with the magnifiers, checking a lot more carefully. Mid. Anyway, and I came across a surprise. So I don't know if I think I'm sure I've discussed what a window is. A window is when somebody either takes, let's see, that's not going to be the best example. Let's find a good example. Here we go. So you've got a pretty decent chunk of overburden. It's not too bad. You can kind of see the sides, so you kind of get a window into the stone anyway. Let's see, I think we're at 3.5 magnification. Nope, we're at 2.5. Let's go. Here we go, 3.8 magnification. I know that this particular host rock produces some beautiful colors. Oh, there we go, there's some purple. Okay. But if I didn't know this was here, I would grind down through the chalcedony to the first layer of color, and that's where I would see what I had. Anyway, sometimes you'll have a stone that's stacked like this, and it's been buried for a while, so there's some erosion where the top of the rock, like this part, will just pop off, exposing the color layers right where they begin. So it's kind of a serendipitous thing if you get lucky enough to find it every once in a while. So I got a surprise in this one where this is how it popped off. They did clean it up a little bit with a trim saw. I wish they had it right there because they kind of dug into the color, but that can be salvaged. But there's a nice large chunk in the middle where it is as it was. Just beautiful, raw, purple, green, just this luscious color. This will be an easy one to finish, and a pretty good sized stone too. So, figure end on a high note. Thank you, buddy. And the rest of it, as I'm going through, it's about a 50-50 mix. High grade to mid grade. It's really choice to mid grade, but when I sell it, it's going to be mid grade. Like that. So it's worth a look if you're interested in getting started in carving. This was more just a grading video. We'll do some carving down the road. I had to get all my stores built back up so I have enough rock to carve, and then know what I'm going to carve next. So next we'll demo some tools. We'll get up, we'll try some Nova points. We'll try some Diathin and Diaflex, and we'll see if we hear back from Verancor. If so, then we'll be checking out some Verancor bits. That should be fun. If not, we're going to find something else that's amazing, and we'll be back. Thanks again. Besides hitting like and subscribe, you can get the notifications so that when a new video comes out, you'll know. Thank you very much. I hope you all have a wonderful night.